to talk to you today about another set of Magna Carta pens that I find to be very beautiful. When this collection first came out, I was like, wow, these are really pretty. I really have, an admiration for resin that has a lot of personality, so to speak. And I guess in a way you could kind of relate a personality to this resin because of the name. And the name of this collection is called the Heartstrings Collection. Yes, the Heartstrings Collection. And there are 3 pens in this collection. So let me arrange them here so you could see them. So let's see here. So the pink one here in the center, that one is called Compassion. The bronze one is called Ardour. I don't know if I'm saying that right, and I know that the way I talk, I tend to put a hard R on things, so it's spelled Ardour. So Ardour. No, it would probably sound a lot better if I had like a beautiful like English accent or something, but Ardour. Ardour. It sounds like I'm at Ardour. Ardour. The blue, which is called Serenity. Serenity now! Any Seinfeld pens out there? What's interesting about Magna Carta is that they make, except for the converter, they make just about every component for their pens. So let's go ahead and look at one of these. I'm going to choose to look at my favorite color in this. In fact, I want to polish it off real quick because I just put hand lotion on it. It's a little greasy. I want to make it look nice for you guys. It's important that, you see a nice pen. This one is my personal favorite. It's Compassion. And I just really love the way it looks. It's kind of a light gray with a red pinkish swirl. So it kind of gives the illusion of pink, but I think it's really lovely. And I really love just the simplicity of the pen itself in order to showcase that resin, that material. The blue one is also quite gorgeous. So here's a close-up of the pink. Okay, and then here is the blue. A light blue and a dark blue mixed together. And then that was Serenity. Serenity. Finally, Ardour, the bronze. So it has kind of a bronze, black, orange look to it. Kind of looks like tiger's eye to me. And there is a bit of a shimmer in it, or a chatoyance. Chatoyance. All 3 of them have a beautiful chrome trim. Oh, I cannot hold them straight. I'm just so excited. Let me tell you another reason why I'm excited. A week from today, you know where I'm going to be? I'm going to be in the Netherlands. I'm going to play, tourist for a while. I will be a tourist. I'll be a tourist. And then it'll be the Dutch Pen Show, my first time ever going. And I'm so excited to go, and I want to tell you why. Well, I get to see Joost Appelboom. And Magna Carta will be there. So I get to see Hiren from Magna Carta and get to say hi. And there's going to be so many other people there. Esterbrook is going to be there. Of course, you guys know that, I work a lot with Esterbrook. And so Brian and Ryan, no, they're not related, but they'll be there. And so many other wonderful people from the fountain pen community. I'm so excited. I had to express that to you guys right now. I mean, I feel excited right now, just like the way that these pens are named after feelings. I had to do that. So let's go ahead and let's take a deeper look at this pen. Let's go ahead and take off the cap. It's actually rather lightweight. And here is the section. I absolutely love that the section matches with the rest of the pen, that it has that swirly resin and it goes with the whole pen. This is here, I'm going to do this. That always helps, I guess. I never do that enough, but so it has a number 6 steel nib, also made in-house at Magna Carta. So I think that's nice. I do like the chrome trim right here. It has kind of a lip here, so it'll prevent your finger from sliding down onto the nib. You won't get any ink on your finger. My goodness. Heaven forbid you get ink on your finger. It has a nice chrome ring right there, also to match that. It is a cartridge converter. I do have mine filled up right now. Speaking of ink, another cool aspect about this collection is that each of these pens also have a coordinating inkwell, also made from the same resin as the pen. I think it makes a really cool set. So this is great for, like, you know, dip nibs, or if you want to refill your pen, you have it on your desk. I mean, it looks really nice on the desk. So let me show you. Oh my gosh, I'm leaking ink. I must have not had the lid shut. Look at that. What a mess. Didn't have the cap shut all the way. That's my bad. Jeez. And at the very top, it has the Magna Carta logo. And then here is the Serenity, also matches with the pen, and the Ardour. Ardour. Personally, I think they're all three very attractive. Let me see if I can hold them all up together like a little family without dropping them. Hopefully that's, yeah, I'll probably drop them. I shouldn't play around like that. So I think they're rather lovely. I will continue this with this ink. I know some of you guys right are like, you never get ink on your fingers. And I'm like, well, I mean, I'm very careful. But this time, now you can laugh because I got ink on my fingers. I also would like to point out that this pen has an ebonite feed. Here, do that. It has an ebonite feed. And also on the feed, it tells you what size nib you have. This is a broad. It writes really nice and juicy. I really like it. That will ensure that your nib stays nice and wet with no hard starts, no skips. In fact, I haven't had any problems with skippings or hard starts with these pens at all. And I mean, I've had them sitting up, and, you know, I've had them in a pen case. I've had them standing up like this, and they write every time I want to use it. The pen does not post. I mean, you could try to just work it on there, but it doesn't post. It's not going to happen. It's very nice and light. So this is what it would look like in hand, like a little hand model. Like the Naomi Campbell of pen modeling. Okay. If y'all know who Naomi Campbell is, only one of the greatest supermodels to ever live. Gosh, she's so fabulous. She does have a temper. But it's nice and light. It writes very nice. I really like the pen. Here, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. Let's just take the cap off. I want to show you all the section of the rest of the series pen. So here is the Ardour. That orange, I mean, the orange in the pen really stands out. It's really beautiful. And then the Serenity. Serenity now. Serenity. Very attractive. The clip is really pretty. So it'll slide onto your pocket in your pen case rather easy. The next thing I'm going to show you is I'm going to take you to that video of the inking of this pen. And yeah, then we'll talk some more about it in a moment. So there you have it. Which one of these pens is your favorite? I mean, it's hard to choose, really. I really like all the colors, but I am still partial to that pink. Compassion pen. All these the pens come in fine, medium, and broad, which I wrote with, and they all have matching inkwells that go with the pen. Very attractive set. I think it would make a nice gift for somebody. This is more of the, the way it's priced, it's more in the starter area of the Magna Carta pens. So the pen on its own, it runs for about $128. That's what I saw it for at Pen Chalet. Now, if you're interested in getting the pen and the matching inkwell, such as this, over at Appelboom, it costs around $200, which I don't think that's a bad price. Now, I don't know of any other stores in the US that are selling the set. Might have a look around. I know that there are a lot of places that carry Magna Carta, or a few places that carry Magna Carta, but they don't have like the whole collection of Magna Carta yet. So I believe Dromgoals, if you look at Dromgoals online, you could probably find some Magna Carta stuff there. I don't think the price is bad. I think it's actually a reasonable priced set. It's a reasonable priced pen. And I mean, it's a very nice pen for the amount of money you get it for. So I really like the resin on these. The resin, in my opinion, is just really, really beautiful. And Magna Carta makes their own resins, which I think is so fabulous, because you have all these other brands that you can tell looking at their pens, they're all shopping at the same resin supplier. Any place that, makes resin that is a little more unique, and it's the McKinsey Penworks. Their stuff is a little more unique, and Taylor Pen Company, their stuff is very unique. But for a big pen manufacturer to be making and using its own resin, I think that's actually pretty cool. I mean, there really aren't a lot of that happening in today's market. So you can find these pens. I've already mentioned a few stores, but I'll repeat myself again. But definitely at Appelboom and over at Pen Chalet, you can find the Magna Carta Heartstrings Collection. So I do highly recommend these. These are very nice, and I've been enjoying them. I've been writing with them and enjoying them very much. So, well, that's all I have to say about this pen set, and that's how the ink flows.